Hey, how is it going, everyone? Welcome back to the locker room. Hey, I know. Before y'all get on us, it's been a while. It's been a very long time. But as you know, the life of a university student is very busy, especially towards the end of the semester. But we're at the end of the semester, and we're finally back to making content. It's your boy Nakeem. Alongside me is none other than Malik. Malik, talk to the people. How are we doing on this fine Friday afternoon?
Man, you know what? The Kim and I are in the six right now. Yeah, we have a little bit of sun, but the snow's starting to fall. But with the weather we're getting, it's surprising that's warm. So Kim and I are doing okay. We are so excited to be back. Finally, it's been approximately almost 3 months since we uploaded. So university did get the best of us, but we do have our last exam this week, and we are ready. We are ready to get back
uh
to music, grinding, going crazy. Yep.
yeah, we have a lot of things in store. So just make sure you're on the lookout for that. Also, we just want to give a little quick touch up on this. Or obviously we're gonna make it more emphasized because it's such a big milestone. Thank you all for 100 subscribers. It means a lot. We've even seen some of the videos y'all been running up. That Nas reaction
Thank
for
you.
a while that was at like 300 views. Next thing you know it's over 1,000. Y'all doing a
Man,
thing on that one.
man.
And we always try to give recognition to real rap whenever we can. And after this album, y'all are gonna see a reaction to some real rap. Not gonna say what it is, but y'all will see when it comes out. So make
Yes,
sure to hit
sir.
that make sure to hit that subscribe button so you know when that gets notified. But
Ding 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 ding
hey,
ding ding.
I know y'all missed that. I know y'all missed that. But
Those, yeah.
we gotta talk
That's
about
nice.
the album we got right here in store for us. And this is an experimental project. Tory Lanez, the some people might not like that he's still making music and still doing his thing, but when it comes to the artist himself, he has always been talented and that will never change. But his new album released alone at Prom, and this is one of the most interesting concept albums that I have seen in a minute. This is an 80s theme project, so
Wow.
every song is 80s oriented and has some 80s influence. Malik, I know you haven't listened to any of the songs that have dropped. There's only two songs that have released before, and that is 87 Stingray and Lady of Namic. I've actually listened to both of them. I've watched the music videos unwillingly. I was on one of them. I was watching a stream and someone reacted to it, and I was like, "Oh shoot, that's actually kind of fire." And then Lady Namic, my mind just made me go watch it. But I gotta say, I'm excited for this project from what I've heard. But Malik, you haven't heard anything. So what are you expecting going into this project?
Man, surprisingly, I haven't listened to Tory Lanez since the drama. So amidst all the
Okay.
allegations and everything, one thing I do respect is his relentlessness to maintain stability within the hip hop industry and just subtract and delete all the negativities in his life and keep it going because the number one purpose for him is music and that's what makes him happy. So I do appreciate that. And this is my first time listening to Tory Lanez since everything. So I'm really excited. He's changed his style. I know he's had a couple albums here and there, but
Yeah.
I have listened to them not for the sole reason of just the drama, just because I didn't even know. Like I was just so late. So my friends were like, "You've been living under a rock, man. Like, what are you talking about?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So the title's called "Alone at Prom." It is mainly just Tory Lanez. He has one feature on Pink Dolphin Sunset featuring T. Never heard of T. Looking forward to it, but I'm really excited. I'm looking into it, and I'm gonna get some neo soul house music vibes from the '80s and late '80s, maybe getting into the late '70s. So I'm really excited. I'm really intrigued. Great theme.
No, definitely. And one thing I also got to shout out Tory Lanez for, if you've been watching his music videos, he's been doing this all independent. So if you just take that into consideration when
Wow.
he's doing his videos, this is him funding everything. He has no label to back him up. He's also been editing his videos himself. He's been
Wow.
directing his videos himself. And like just noticing all
Wow.
that, it just shows you the amount of work he's putting into his craft. And you only got to appreciate someone who's so passionate for what they
Wow.
do. So uh
Wow.
I'm really intrigued to hear this. And for him to do something so out of his comfort zone just shows you we always love giving credit for when someone does something different, whether or not we're going to like it. The fact that someone's doing something different is enough for us to applaud them because it takes a lot to not just do the same type of music over and over again. And
Oh man.
I can already tell just off that fact we're going to have some type of enjoyment towards this project. But
I completely forgot he's independent. That is amazing. Him and
yeah,
Russ are doing their own thing.
hey, maybe Russ is a little sneak peek to something else. But
Maybe.
um with that being said, let's stop beating around the bush and let's get right into it. Tory Lanez, Alone at Prom, track number 1, Enchanted Waterfall.
Ooh. Hmm.
On my heart, on my sleeve too long. Going through heartbreak won't be too long. She's got my name tatted on her wrist. So wrapped up, trying to break away. Kisses and hugs that just fade away. Is it time we do our own thing?
Okay.
Nice way to open up the project. Nice to open up the project. I like the sounds. I don't know, just like
Ooh.
I think it's also refreshing just to hear that because it's been like I think rap music in general. If you are a fan of rap music, you've got so accustomed to hearing the same stuff. You know, the 808s, the hard bass lines. So like when you hear like this type of sounds with the synths and everything, and just this throwing it back, it just brings this type of. I'm not even born nowhere close to the 80s. I'm a 2001 baby.
Me
So
too.
like even though like I'm hearing this, it's like a nostalgic type of feeling in a sense. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just refreshing to hear something like this. And I love the sax. I'm a sucker for a saxophone. Anytime I hear a saxophone, I'm losing my stuff. Especially what was that one song on Jesus is King? Um the one
Oh,
with
oh,
Pusha, with the one with Clips. I forget what it's called, but it started off with like
oh.
a car beeping sound and he sampled it.
I know the one you're talking
Yeah,
about.
that one had a saxophone in it and I loved it. But yeah, I gotta say, nice way to start off, decent way to start. I like that track.
I love it. I think the instrumentality is amazing. Like you hear trumpets, you're hearing old school 80 vibes, that neo funk, that neo soul, that kind of, created a subgenre for hip hop and the hip hop artists to kind of bring leeway to and connect. And I guess like the Keem said, it's a good point that like even though we're born in 2000 or 2001 and over that, you kind of connect because of your family and heritage and what your family listens to. And I really admired that. I think this is really different. I'm excited to hear the rest of the tracks. This gives me almost what's his name, the holiday, like holiday vibes, the artist The Holiday.
Oh
It kind
yes,
of
yes,
I
yes,
kind of
yeah,
gives
yeah.
you kind of give you his vibes. He's more like punk rock and hip hop, but I think that Tory Lanez is kind of going in that direction, dictating that narrative. And the title speaks for itself. Alone at Prom, it gives me big prom vibes.
Oh,
It gives
definitely,
me, it gives
definitely,
me
definitely.
huge prom vibes, especially a prom in the 80s going in and you're looking at what
Yeah,
to eat, you're looking like, oh, when's the slow track gonna come out? Which way, who am I gonna dance with? What were the boys at? So
yeah.
it's I like that. I like that.
Straight out of a scene from Stranger Things. But
Ooh.
but I think that's take place in the 80s, right? Like they make it take place in the 80s. I
I think
think
so.
so.
It's the late 80s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. 'Cause the way they dress too is enough to tell me that. But moving on to track number 2 is the one that Malik said is the that contains the feature and the only feature in this album, Pink Dolphin Sunset featuring T. This is our
Hey.
first time ever hearing of T, so let's hear what that has.
We'll stop at
Whoa.
get a world of you.
Playlist.
Yep.
We'll stop at nothing just for me to give it.
Hey, I don't know if it's just me. Doesn't he sound a lot like Chris Brown right now?
Yeah. Yeah. And,
Like
and I think they worked together on a couple of tracks together.
definitely, definitely. I'm gonna just like I'm gonna play it back, but like just listen. It just sounds like that Chris Breezy. Like I know, like it's obviously
Yeah,
Tory
no,
Lanez's
that
voice,
part.
but it sounds just like Chris Brown.
Yeah, no,
But hey,
it reminds me from that. It reminds me on that one track on Indigo. What is it called? The one Heat. Was you gonna that track?
yes,
Chip on Heat. The way it goes off is the same exact cadence.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. But hey, when it comes to the song, oh, I'm loving the vibe on this. This gives me exactly. I don't know what Pink Dolphin is, but it gives me sunset vibes, cruising in a convertible, like those old school ones, just chilling with the crew. This is what it gives me, but I'm loving it so far.
Oh, I got no words. I'm adding it. I'm looking and I'm adding it to the playlist right now. This is going like my alternatives,
Oh,
sunset
definitely.
vibes, playlist, chilling playlists.
All
Absolutely.
right, let's get right back to it.
Say you want me, say you want me.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Is this T?
This is T for sure.
Say you want me, say you want me, 'cause you don't want me.
Oh, this is hard.
Stop me, baby. Don't stop me,
Yeah,
baby.
playlist. Yeah, claps indeed. That was a great track. That was a great track. I love the vocals by T. I love like it's subtle, but it just adds like a nice element to it. This is something that, like, actually shout out to Tory, because sometimes you wouldn't even put this person as a feature like right here. You just put them on like the credits of the album or something, like, you know, you wouldn't actually have them listed as a feature on on the song itself, you know, since it's just such a minimal role. Like just like how in Under the Sun, Kendrick was on the chorus, but they didn't
Yeah.
list him as an actual feature. But
Yeah, he's on the
you know,
course.
but shout out to Tory for doing that, because T is probably an underground or up and coming artist, and now this gives them more exposure to their name. Like I probably might go listen to a couple songs by T because I like the
Yeah,
vocals
I'm
on that.
definitely gonna check out T. I like the vocals. The production was really good
Oh,
on this.
crazy on
It definitely set the tone. I felt like I was at prom. Maybe alone, maybe
Def-
not alone.
Definitely. This gives me like on your way to prom, like, you know, everyone's vibing, you know, it's a great time. You're about to go have a great time. Sun's out, you know, everyone's just lively. And I'm intrigued to see what this next song is, what the vibe it brings out, because track number 3 is Midnight's Interlude. So maybe it's like
Oh,
a after prom type of vibe. But
after prom, like interlude. Oh, one more thought. I found the track. That this song reminded me of Chris Brown, "Fine China." That's the
Fine
one.
China, that's it. Thank you.
That's the one.
Thank you.
That's what I was like. I was like, yeah, but I'm like, what's the track? "Fine China." That's the one.
It was I couldn't
Similar
figure out
vocals.
which Chris Brown song. Fine China, great ear, great ear, great ear. Oh, you could if you had Chris Brown on this. Imagine that. Anyways,
Whew.
but let's go. Track number 3, Midnight's Interlude.
The transition. You use that equalizer.
Oh my!
Oh
God.
no! Oh, he could- Lanez too, maybe. Adding this up.
First of all, he really put an interlude at track number 3. Like we've only listened to 2 songs before this, and we've already got an interlude. But that was amazing. Oh my gosh, the production on that. Hey, engineering, whoever mixed that, his production team, y'all snapped on that.
That is a great mix.
That might be one of the best
impressed.
interludes I've heard this year.
This year, what
That
an interlude.
that was amazing. Oh
That-
my
that-
goodness.
That right there's a definition of interlude right there.
Oh, definitely.
That is an A1 interlude.
Short, simple, but effective. And like, this is one thing. Hey, I've been a vocalist about this. I'm not a fan of mumble rap at all. And will I sit here and tell you I heard exactly what Tory Lanez was saying in that song? I
No.
definitely didn't. I can't even tell you one word he said in that song. But the vibe and the way the beat and his vocals on it and the way he was writing it and just everything was just so beautiful. So beautiful. I love that.
Amazing. Actually, speaking of production, I just searched for the production tags.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, so for the first 2 tracks, I think throughout it's the same person. So his name
Really?
is Business. His name is Business Boy.
Hey, shout out Business Boy, bro. This is crazy for you to be able to do this. This is crazy.
Shout out Business Boy. Never heard
Yeah.
of you. Keep doing your thing.
Keep
Stick
doing your
to it
thing.
because you are great at transitioning tracks and mixing it. And Tory did his thing.
Hey, and Tory probably knows it too. That's why he's surrounded by this. This whole album is covered by Business Boy. But great interlude, great interlude. That leads us into our next track number 4, which is The Color Violet. So,
Ooh.
I left the party with the party marking X on the dot. She calls my phone up, but I told her I'm a loner. But she likes my watch and my drop top and my persona.
Hey.
The highway 155 with my whole foot on the tap. Speeding car going 90 in the rain.
Mm.
I filled it with nothing but pain. This beat in my dance is not for romance.
Chris Brown again influence.
yo, I'm telling you,
Again.
dance again. That
You're-
sounds
you're-
just
you're-
like him, bro.
You're so right. You got to admit that.
Before it gets into the second verse, not gonna lie to you, that story that he's telling, I'm completely invested in it. I want to
too.
know what this girl's intentions are.
Yeah, yeah.
What's gonna happen? Because man left the party, but she just wants to be. She likes the watches and the drop top, and they driving on the
Yeah.
what is
Like,
it, the
you go and drop top.
I-55?
Yeah.
And hey,
She's like, I like it right now. Yep.
oh, I'm
We'll see what
loving it.
happens. I want to see the next storyline.
That sounds
What
just
storyline
like
is
not
gonna
even
happen
like
between these
shade
two?
at Tory's, but like no 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 no. That sounds just like
That sounds like Chris Brown and
bro. Literally,
a page out of Fine China.
Fine China's playing in my head.
It's alright. I'm not dangerous.
Yeah, bro. Literally, that's the exact flow, bro. Oh my gosh. But yo,
Wow.
I'm loving this. Let's hear what this
Tory.
what this story is in the second verse.
He's got my pager, blankets of love fall on my eyes. Then I'm reminded, love don't come till you find it. I just hope that it's working. I'm yearning, I'm searching. The after party was on Wilson and 73rd.
And that was track number 4, The Color Violet. Hey, that hook was insane. That stuck in my head. Oh,
Great
my
storytelling
gosh.
too on that. I like that track.
I love the storytelling. That's like, I love that too, because he could easily just make all these songs just 80s sounding and then like whatever. But like the subject matter that what he's talking about is actually 80s themed as well. He's not saying anything that would happen in today's thing. Obviously, you could probably relate to it in today's like society, but like I believe he even said pager. Like she says she contacted through my pager in one line or something like that. Ain't nobody using pagers nowadays. The fact that he said that is really painting this picture that we're getting sent back to the 80s. Listen to this project, which I love. I know we've been talking about this whole Chris Brown thing. We're probably going to hear more of it, like the resemblances, but that track was amazing. Like I did not add the first one to my playlist, but every one after 2,
One after
3,
that?
4, yeah, I've added to my playlist. Not saying the first one was bad. It's just that these ones have just hit crazy, like crazy. And I'm loving the
Man.
titles of this. We got The Color Violet, and then it goes into Lavender Sunflower, which is track number 5. And obviously,
I'm loving these titles.
Lavender and Violet are very similar color, but great song.
I'm loving these titles, and I like the storytelling because it's applying to the theme, it's applying to the narrative of the story of being at prom. When you're a guy, you're looking out to see.
Yeah, you're trying to get this.
You're trying to see where your crush is at. Before you graduate, you want to make your one final move, one final statement, and Tory Lanez embodies that he's relating to all the youngins out there. Nikim and I've been there.
Hey, know we've been there. I was also alone at prom. I won't lie to you. I was alone. It may be a surprise. I know. Looking at me, I would look like
I'm surprised.
I would look like I know. It's all right.
I was alone at prom.
Hey, that's also a surprise, bro. We know M3 is the Malik M3. Come on now.
Okay.
But it's funny because this also goes into the subject matter in the song. I believe in the second verse it says something along the lines like she thought I was at the party. The after party was someone else. Like, or she heard I was with someone else.
Yeah.
And she didn't want to. She didn't want to like talk to me or like come up to me or like she was treating me a certain way because of that. And like he ends up being alone, and hence the title "Alone at Prom." So he's kind of sticking with that narrative, which I like. But it's just nice, and it's so sonically pleasing. Sounds so good.
Ooh, sonically pleasing. That is the right word. That is the right sentence. Love it. Love it.
So good. But let's get into track number 5, which I'm intrigued for. Lavender Sunflower.
Ooh.
If everything goes how we planned it to, sexy lady, what would you do? If I was rubbing my hand on you, would it make you amused? You electrify my mind.
Ooh. Hey.
Oh.
And what's worse to know, I got a girl at home, and my baby loves me more. What are you waiting for?
Hey. Before we say anything, we're vibing out to the song. I do not condone any of this, what he's saying. At first, I was like, oh, he's just getting like a little down and dirty, whatever. Then this guy's like, I got a girl back home. She my baby, and she loved me more than you. Yeah, what are you waiting?
What are you waiting for?
Hey, I don't condone none of this toxic.
No.
Hey, this does not stand by what we preach on this channel.
Hey, if it was acapella and he was doing this, and he can't be like, very interesting. But it's just the music in the background that's making it pop our head.
Yeah, it's the music in the background. We don't condone this. But that being said, let's get right back into this.
Yeah.
Tell me, what would you do?
I wouldn't even.
Everything felt right. She
Hey, what would I do? I wouldn't even see this girl in the first place if the other girl loves me more.
Come on. Tory Lanez, what do you wait for? What would you want? New experience? Oh, God.
Damn, bro. I used to listen to toxic music all the time and not realize it's toxic. But now that I actually think when I'm listening to music, it's so apparent now how toxic some of these songs are.
Yo, he said in the previous track, had a line where the player. So this
Yeah,
guy
player. Yeah.
So it's related to the theme again. And Tory Lanez is being a
Hey,
player right now.
he said players don't dance.
Players don't dance, and now
Yeah, he's not dancing though. He getting right down to business.
he's playing the game.
Yeah, he's playing the game, bro. Oh my goodness. Let's bring it back just a little bit.
Oh,
Hmm.
you better not, Tory. Don't hurt her.
Hey, you got a girl at home, man.
She loves you.
She loves you, bro.
Hmm.
Stay loyal.
Stay loyal.
Stay loyal. Hey, everyone who subscribes to the locker room, stay loyal. We're loyal. Come on now.
Be loyal. Let's go. Like this.
Exactly. Everyone's gonna be like, "Hey, he did it wrong. That means it's cap. That means it's cap."
No.
Oh man, but
Right.
hey, nonetheless, still a solid track. I love the sound of it. It's just funny with the way that I'm just making jokes with what he's saying and
We're
stuff.
just
But
playing.
there's another streak of a good song. Every song on here hasn't been bad. Every song has been good so far. 5 tracks in. We're already like about halfway through this project. Very short album, which I love. 11 tracks. You guys know me if you guys have been around. I love 12 track albums. I think 12 to 15, perfect length. And this is what he's doing. He's even
Perfect.
went less than 12. So hey, shout out you, Tory.
Perfect.
especially
It's
with
like,
a-
it's like one sequence.
Exactly. Especially with the album like this, you can't make it too drawn out because
Mhm.
people aren't gonna, want to listen to like 20 songs of 80s themed music, unless you're into that stuff. But Lavender
Exactly.
Sunflower, good track, solid track. I mess with it.
Great track produced by Business Boy. Once again, he's doing this thing. He's joined by Rourke Bailey, Fortune, Ryland Blackton, Marcus Anderson, and Blake
Damn.
Strauss. So this one had a lot. Had
Yeah.
a lot. I think with the instrumentality and then a lot of instruments. I know Tory Lanez is using a lot of 80s instruments.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I definitely feel the vibe internally. I like it. And just like you said, I think this track is perfect. This album is perfect duration because this will get a little bit repetitive for sure.
Oh, definitely. And that with that being said, we'll go into track number 6, which is Ballad of a Bad Man.
Whoa.
So let's see
Ballad
what
of a Bad Man.
so he just talked about getting down and dirty with a girl while he already has one. Now it's Ballad of a Bad Man. He is a bad man if he moving like this.
Wow, Tory. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
I like
what
this.
sample is this?
This sounds so familiar, right? Oh,
I like this.
I'm about to play this
you
already.
had to leave just
Who's getting on this? Janet Jackson?
longer you stay, the better the time. You wanna stay, just stay for long. 'Cause you got the sweetest touch I know. You might just dance with the mother guys, but I don't mind. I know you're mine. Don't you stop turning me on. I wanna feel like this all night long.
And that is track number 6, Ballad of a Bad Man. I like what he's doing. I like what he's doing with these tracks. And the thing is, they're all 80s themed, but they're all giving a different vibe. This one gave me like a dance. Like, everyone's dancing, having a great time.
Dancing.
Especially while it's the last part. Some people may think that it was dragged on a bit, and maybe it was with him like, don't stop turning me on. That part that he kept going on with towards the end.
Yeah.
It also kind of gave me more of that dance vibe because I feel like that being played, especially if it's at a party and everyone's dancing, everyone just keeps like singing that part, everyone's vibing out. That's what it gave me the vibe of. Especially back then, songs in general were longer than they were now. So this being a 4-minute and 14 song would be normal back then because people would be repeating the lyrics. Now, obviously, we know some songs be like less than a minute 30 seconds. So some like rap fans aren't going to be like, oh my gosh, a 4-minute song. Bro, if you listen to Tyler the Creator, he had a song that was 9 minutes long. So there's music that is long. Okay. So this is nothing too long, but I love the vibe it gave off. Such a difference from like Midnight's Interlude and The Color Violet, even though it
Yeah.
is the same type of general sound. the sound itself is so different, which I love, and I love this song. I love this song. I'm gonna come back to it for sure.
Yeah, I feel like you could use this song in like an 80s theme movie, just like that depiction you said about that scene in Stranger Things.
Yes,
When the
yes,
characters
yes.
walk in, they have like that music in the background when they make eye contact, and
Yeah,
they do that slow mo, and they're like, yeah, we're trying to dance and go crazy, and,
yeah.
and everyone dances, everyone goes crazy. It's almost like a mosh pit type of feeling. So I really like what he did there, and that second verse, I guess it was a bit repetitive, but I have to say that the saxophone filled the void for that, for sure.
Yes, yes.
Especially if you're in a positive environment, you're gonna go crazy regardless. If you're like listening like we are, you could spot the inconsistencies, and you'd be like, okay, you could really analyze. But if you're like with everybody and going crazy, you're not gonna spot them.
You're not going to. Yeah, you're gonna get lost in the music. That's the thing that makes music so beautiful. Like right now, I could listen and be like, "Oh, it's repetitive," but then I could listen to a song that says the same chorus, and I'm trying to think of an artist that does it. There's so many songs, but when I'm with people and we're like jamming out to it, I don't even notice that they've been saying the same line over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
But great song, great song. This leads us into track number 7, which was the first song off of this album that was released as a single. Lady of Namic.
Mhm.
Malik hasn't heard it, so this is gonna be his first time I've heard it. And this actual one, I really like this. So this is obviously for me, it's one of the best songs on the project so far as well, even though I've already heard it.
Ooh,
So yeah, let's get right into it.
Lady of Namek. Nice.
We're just friends. Pick you up with a smile on my face.
Hey.
So in the night in my place. We need to, baby. But I always know how this ends up. You gon' play me.
Oh.
Yeah, baby. Felt like I left out the prom with my date.
Well, I'm listening to lyrics.
I'm racing against it. Your heart's in my heart. Complacent against it. I stare at your soul. I'm facing temptations. I wanna do right. We both want the sensation. Cause tonight's so baby.
Hey,
Ooh.
that's so far that hits. That
It-
hits.
It really like caught up really fast. Like as soon as the vocals came in, I'm like, wow.
Yeah,
I'm really impressed.
this probably is the so far 7 tracks in. When it comes to the vocals, this is probably the most clear his vocals have been, as into like hearing what he's saying. And I guess that makes sense with he's probably like with what he's saying, he wants emphasis on the lyrics.
I like
So
it.
which I like because it also like the beat is really good. The vibe you're getting from the instrumental is great. Then also you got the lyrics that are hitting it hard as well. And like the way he came in with the chorus or the bridge where let's look up at the stars tonight and
Look
like
at the
see
Star Snipe as her last night.
and like see how things align, which like going with um them as a couple, but also like everything in general. I love the sound of it so far. And this is also another story that he's painting out. I'm getting like vibes. I'm at school, like I got this crush that I'm trying to get her to,
Yeah.
mess with me.
This one's almost like a feel good story. I like this one.
Yeah, I like it. I like it too. I don't know what Lady of Namek is referencing. It's probably a reference to an 80s
Yeah.
pop culture thing, but I'll probably search it up while we're
Me too.
listening to this. But let's get
Gotta
right
see.
into the second verse.
And you
Yeah.
like the smile up on my face, now, baby. If you can trust me, we'll be alright. Ooh, yeah. But would you look at the time? I'm racing against it.
Well done.
Lady of
Well
Namek, track
done.
number 7. That is a great track.
That
That
is
is
a
a
really good
great track.
I gotta watch the video. I gotta
The
watch
video is
please.
really good. The video is really good. It goes with the vibe that you get from it. The same vibe that I know you're probably thinking of is exactly what the video is. So
I can imagine him with his long permed hair.
with the long perm hair, yeah,
long
yeah.
perm hair.
Hey, he
he's
rocks
smiling.
it.
He's
He
at
rocks it.
prom, and he's going crazy. He has like a leather jacket or whatever.
And one thing I like though, the first verse and the second verse, it's still painting the story. First verse, he's trying to get the girl. And then second verse starts off like, I woke up in my bed, you're not there. Like, why did you like leave me with nothing to say? Like,
Why'd you dip? You play me. How much times you get to play me? He said.
exactly. So it goes like this girl's really playing him. And it goes like with kind of the narrative that this entire album's been given so far. He's been getting played. He's been getting played by this girl, bro.
Yeah, so maybe because the game played, he turned into like, not the dark side, but he started becoming a little more aggressive, especially with the Lavender Sunflower track and Ballad of a Bad Man.
Yeah.
Maybe he had to go towards that direction instead of sticking true to himself. Maybe he eventually gave up, but don't give up, Tory.
Don't give up. Don't give up. The girl, maybe this ain't the right one, but the right one is definitely there. Definitely there. Definitely there. But track number 7, Lady of Namic, great song. Leads us into track number 8, which is Pluto's Last Comet.
That is a wow title.
See, like these titles are actually, I love the titles. I love the titles.
Pluto's Last Comet.
Oh,
Space
okay,
vibes.
okay. There, I'm about to say, these last few songs from 7 to 11. Funny that you said space vibes. All of them have some sort of like, not all of them, but like majority of them have some sort of space element.
Oh yeah.
If you look at them, you got
I'm looking at it.
Pluto's Last Comet, 87 Stingray, Hurt from Mercury, Last Kiss of Nebulon. Like these are all.
Whoa.
Malik onto something. Malik's onto
Okay,
something.
okay.
Let's get into track number 8, Pluto's Last Comet.
Crazy, there's no surprise.
That sounds just like
There's
so do I.
I.
Is that the Rick Ross song? The any other guy? No,
So do I. Is that Rick Ross?
not Rick Ross. The
Not Rick Ross.
Rick Ross song, the Rick Astley song. You know the main one. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna
Never gonna
let
give you
down.
Never gonna turn around.
The way he said that just now sounded just like how he was like.
Yeah.
So
Run
do
around.
I.
Yeah. That's a good one. You broke that down really good.
Let's see if it.
Say goodbye.
She tends to call me crazy. There's no surprise.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah.
Feel it, want it,
Hey.
need it.
That's a Chris Brown too.
Yeah.
I'm calling her phone.
Call her.
She seems to never answer. She leaves me so alone. She's not nice. To fall in love, think twice. I put my love on ice. That's my baby.
Hey, bro, yo, if this is the same girl, bro, first you link up with the boy, you chill with him and Lady and Namek, then all of a sudden you leave him, and now he's there, he's calling up your phone, you ain't even answering, he feeling so alone. Hey, why you do my boy Tory like that? Why you do my boy Tory?
Come on, Lady.
Is it the allegations? Is that why? Is that why?
It might be. It might be. Maybe allegations.
She follows. She probably follows the shade room. She probably follows.
The shade room.
No offense to anybody that follows the shade room.
With all the beefs and all the drama.
No offense to anyone that follows the shade room. That's just not my cup of tea. I'll say that. But
Yes.
I don't know where I was going with that. Let's just get carried away.
Shade room, I like that. Oh,
Nice track.
nice track.
Pluto-
Very pleasant.
Pluto's Last Comet. I like Malik was right about that. Gives another Chris Brown vibe right there. All right,
Nice.
track number 9, 87 Stingray.
Baby, baby girl, fill me up, fill me with love, yeah, yeah. You give me a feeling I don't wanna lose, no, baby girl, no. Riding through the city,
That's low.
licking like falls. Phone calls to my baby,
Hey.
she know what be going on. I
Hey.
check in on a late night, Lord knows that I'm wrong. For cheating on you in the late night.
Wow, I really like his voice in this.
Leave alone. Whoa, baby, you know I'm on my way.
Hey, the flow is nice. This is my favorite part. This part right here is my favorite.
Let's see.
Hey.
Hey. This is a good part. This is my favorite too.
And that is 87 Stingray. And funny you mentioned that. 87 Stingray. The video is a part 2 of Lady of Namek. So it's like a cinematic type of continuation.
So they continue. That's awesome.
It's
So
I
that's
like
why
that.
it's a bit shorter. I like that.
Yeah, this was a little bit shorter, and it kind of picks off like it shows you like a little bit of recap, like the video. It shows a recap of like what happened in the last video, and then it carries on, which I like. I like the creative direction that he went with. Great track. That leads us into our final 2 songs.
Ooh.
Back to talking about planets in space. We have track number 10, "Hurt from Mercury."
I've lost my love, I'm sad.
Oh my god.
She's found someone who's good.
Oh, this might be the one.
This right here.
Just a dance and dance again.
Give me like a slow dance vibe.
I can snap my hands and you're still not back.
Is it
Fade away.
bro. Okay. I'm gonna
Yeah,
paint
yeah.
this. I'm gonna paint this picture for you and for
Paint-
everyone watching this. Alright?
Let's paint the picture, everybody.
So as you said, prom. We're in prom. We're about to dance. They just got. Let's say they got Tory Lanez. He's performing a song. All the couples are on the dance floor already dancing, right? Slow dance. You're there sitting at the table and you're just thinking. You're like,
You're looking.
You're like, and you look at her. She's across the room,
I see
and
you.
and you're just like, man, I'm too scared to go up and to talk to her. And she's there
Can't do it.
talking. She's there talking to her friends, looking all cute. And then her friends go to get punch at the punch table, and you're like, oh, this is the perfect chance. She's by herself.
It's the
So
time
then,
to go.
so then you get up and you walk over. You're shy. You're shaking, and then you go. And instead of asking her if she wants to dance, you just grab her hand and pull her to the dance floor. And y'all just dancing, and you're confessing your feelings while you're dancing. And this song is playing in the background. I don't know what he's saying. Either this goes extremely well, or she rejects you. There's those two things that can happen. But
It's like, hey, I known her for 4 years. It's the last year.
It's the
We'll
last chance.
graduate next week. I'm going for it.
hey, last chance. And who knows? Maybe you are gonna be hurt from Mercury after she says what she's gonna say. I
But
don't
the next track says "Last Kiss."
Hey, we might be. Hey, Tory, get us on your
this picture.
get us on your creative team. We can help you. Trust me. Hey, we're from Brampton as well, bro. I know you don't claim it, but trust me. Hey, I can help you. I met 4 Entertainment. I know your boys at them, bro.
Yeah, see,
trust me.
the Kim has the connections, bro. Kim has the
No, I'm
connections.
playing. Wow,
He's
that's
real.
the type of image I get, and it gets more clear as the song goes on. Like you can hear it in the background while
Yeah.
they're slow dancing and talking to each other.
Mm.
Great. This is great so far.
Oh,
I sit in my room thinking I wanna be a lover,
Oh,
hey.
but I've been rejected so bad.
damn.
Wow.
Sat down every party and watched her laugh and laugh again while I click my feet and I stomp my hands, just still not back again. Give it all of my love and do it for me.
Yeah.
Why does it hurt so bad? Down inside my heart, it makes me sad. I know.
That's a great one.
That is a great. Hey, if he ended it on that track, I wouldn't be upset either. But I'll be like, damn, you're gonna end it on a sad note. Like the man didn't even get like any type of feelings off of it.
Yeah.
He just got rejected and just
Exactly. I feel like in the next track he's out the door and she's gonna run after him. She's gonna be like, wait.
Hey, it's like we're making the movie for him, bro. Hey, maybe the last kiss of Nebulon, bro. You never know. It's the last kiss.
Well, that's the last
Or maybe
kiss.
it's the girl who's been friends with him, who's been watching him this whole time.
Yeah, or
just
maybe,
like-
or maybe, maybe it's his good friend or the girl's friend. That's like,
Hey, and it's
I
like, hey,
you.
we've had some chemistry, but you've been looking the other way. Maybe it's time for you to,
Open your eyes.
open your eyes and see what's in front of you.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
they giving her going crazy.
Hey, this is we're having way too much fun with this. Hey, as you should with the 80s theme project, you just gotta have fun with it.
Because Nikim and I relate to this so much because
Hey.
like I feel like even though like I'm almost next year will be I'm 3 years out of high school, I still feel like I graduated like
That's
yesterday.
insane. That's insane. That's insane. I still haven't registered it. For those that don't know, we're in our 3rd year of university, and obviously the COVID year is one that's forgettable. So it makes us seem like we're in our 2nd year, but we're actually in our 3rd. We're like, wow. Around this time next year, we're gonna be in our like last year of university. Nearing
Like man, I
adulthood.
feel like I just
But-
graduated yesterday. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
like I've had my resemblances in high school to the same feeling, like the hurt. Like obviously you look back at it and you're like, why'd you act that way, Nakeem? Like it didn't even hurt that bad. Like it was just
Yeah,
the
me
girl.
too, I'm
The
like,
girl wasn't even all that. Like it was,
man,
but it's just like in that moment,
the teenage feelings.
the teenage feelings do kind of over
Teenage fever.
things.
Teenage fever.
Teenage fever. Hey, shout out Jersey Jake.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, no, that was a great song. I'll have that on repeat. That might be my favorite song on the project so far.
I think this and Midnight's Interlude are top right now.
Midnight Interlude, yeah. But hey, Last Kiss of Nebulon might give us a run for our money with the way it might go.
Oh yeah,
Let's
I
see.
want to see a good ending. Let's do it.
Let's go. Track number 11, the last track of the project, Last Kiss of Nebulon.
So there's nothing like the ending, baby. Still gonna have some fun. Ooh, you say it's over, it ain't over yet, baby. Didn't wanna go, and now we're going, yeah.
okay, okay. I gotta
Okay,
pause it right
okay,
there.
okay. He's going up to the girl. You say you love me, but you don't really love me.
Hey, and he's saying even before that, it just made it seem like he's putting it's poker. He's putting all his chips in. Hey, I'm about to get you by the campfire. I'm about to love you. Like I'm about to show you everything. But it's like, hey, I know you don't love me like you say you do. Like I know, like I see this stuff, but it looks like he's desperate. Or we'll see how it goes.
He just not giving up. He just
The
whatever.
sound of this is amazing.
This
Oh my
these last two
god.
tracks.
These last two
These
tracks
last two
have been
tracks.
crazy. Like I won't lie, like there was a stretch. Like Pluto's last comet was a little bit iffy. Um actually I can't even say there was a stretch where it was just like
I guess
meh.
the only stretch where like it was like Lavender, Sunflower, and Ballad of Badman.
Yeah, but even
That
Ballad of
sequence,
Batman,
even though they were good.
they were good. It's just Ballad of Batman was just a little bit too long. And if that wasn't the case, we would just be like, there's nothing really bad to really say about the
Yeah,
project.
yeah.
But dang, this is really I thought you're right. I thought Hurt from Mercury was the one, but this might be the one.
Might
This
be
might
the
be the
one.
one.
Those for sure. These are the top two tracks.
Oh yeah. Hey, you gotta remember your midnight interlude is up there too.
Oh man, I was up there too. I can't even
Uh
choose.
hey, we still got 3 minutes left of this. Let's keep it going.
Beautiful.
Ooh, it hurts in my head, and I just won't last. 150 on the dash, heading nowhere fast. And
I like
I'm
that.
needing your love, I'm so deep in your love, hoping that don't crash, trying to speed it up.
Whew.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I like how he did that. Like fade out. Because literally every song back then used to fade out the ending. You never see that nowadays. It just usually ends. But
Yeah,
like
yeah. You usually fade out the ending, and then like it's like some extra vocals,
extra
just make it
vocals,
good
and it was just like fade, like a long fade out. But
like
oh
that.
my goodness, that was track number 11, Last Kiss of Nebulon, last track of Alone at Prom by Tory Lanez. Hey, I gotta give a little clap there.
These last two tracks have killed it.
Hey, when it comes to that experiment that Tory did, he succeeded on that. He hit that out the park. I don't know if I've ever seen a rapper go out of their comfort zone that much to make a project that was 80s themed or even just like a whole different type of sound in general. And that was amazing. That was amazing. Alone at Prom. Uh oh, that might we still have to do our top 10 albums of the year. That might squeak in there for me. Low
This one
key.
right
Or like an
here.
honorable mention or something. Like it
It's like all honorable mention, like all, the best alternative hip hop, one of the best alternative hip hop.
alternative,
Okay,
yeah.
alternative hip hop.
Like
There's
this
not much competition for
this
this.
yeah, like this technically wouldn't be hip hop, I guess. But for that alternative sound, definitely. I think that's like definitely up there.
Yeah, I might pay
Um,
homage to put it on my my honorable mentions, or maybe it'll make a surprise appearance.
knows?
We'll
Who
see.
knows?
This is great. This is
There's
great.
definitely songs I feel like if I listen to them more, I'm gonna like them even more than I did. But just off the top of my head right now from this first reaction,
Yeah.
I love this project. You know, Pink Dolphin Sunset, great song.
Mm.
Midnight's Interlude, I'm definitely gonna be listening to that again after this video and just vibing out to that. Oh man, but I gotta give the main thing about this was those last two songs. Hurt from Mercury was amazing. I mean, amazing.
The
And
storytelling, like Kim and I went crazy because
yeah,
I got even like goosebumps being a little bit nostalgic, reminiscing about like high school.
yeah, and it's like I'm getting reminiscent feelings on things I've never even felt before. Like I'm like, bro,
Mhm.
why am I envisioning things that I haven't even felt? But that's what music be doing to you sometimes. And the way that me and Mal were both able to visualize a whole different whole scenarios from it and make it connect them from Hurt from Mercury and not Lady, Last Kiss of Nebulon. But Tory Lanez, you did your thing on this. You should definitely treat yourself. You should be proud of this project that you did because this is not easy. Definitely not easy to do something like this.
Easy. I'm sure there are a lot of artists that have switched genres and experimented. Well, one that comes to mind is Machine Gun Kelly when he went from hip hop
Yes,
to rock, and I think he won rock best new rock album of the
I
year.
think he did. Yeah.
Yeah, so see, when it comes to that, anything's possible, 100%. So, man, my favorite tracks, I guess, Unlisted, not numbered, Last Kiss Nebulon, Hurt from Mercury, The Color Violet, Midnight's Interlude,
Yeah.
and Pink Dolphin Sunset. Those are my top five right there for sure.
Those are fire.
Shout out all the producers, they did amazing. The last couple tracks were produced by Chaz Jackson, Orlando the Great, and SSJ Mike.
Hey, y'all went crazy on those, bro. Shout out y'all. Y'all deserve. Hey, Tory better be treating y'all right, getting you guys straight, cause y'all did your thing on that. Y'all did your thing on that. Wow, what a project! What a project!
Absolutely amazing.
That kind of
Tory,
exceeded my
everything.
expectations because I didn't know what to
exceeded
expect
it.
going into it.
Yep, me neither. I thought it'd be a little bit repetitive, but there were some bangers. But this had a lot of material.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah,
I
that's the
loved
one
it.
thing I was worried about, if the repetitiveness, because 80s sound, it might sound repetitive, but they all brought like different type of vibes, even though it was the same kind of sound. Like
Yeah, and
there's
Tory Lanez
nothing.
was born in the 80s, right?
I
I think
believe,
so. They,
yeah,
I don't,
maybe late 80s. I'm gonna find out right now. But um, even if he was born in the 80s, he probably was like late, no,
maybe.
1992. So this is
Oh
before his
wow,
time.
so not even. Wow,
This is him just being a student of the game, which I love. I love that. But I really got nothing else to say, Malik. Anything else you got to add on to your thoughts on this project?
amazing. I like when rappers go out there, rappers or hip hop artists in general go out of their comfort zone. Even like with singers, they try to collaborate with like
Yes.
hip hop artists. I know Kelly Clarkson has done a bit.
Mm,
Beyonce for sure has gotten there, especially with the Carter's album. She's starting to rap now.
yeah.
So go into new lanes for sure. So I really love that. I'm looking forward to Tory Lanez, what he's gonna add on to his discography in the future. I'm sure he's gonna take a little bit of a break for now because he's been putting out lots
He
of
always puts out
content,
lots of music.
lots of music. So he's not gonna be on the grind, but he deserves a little bit of a break for sure.
Definitely. I think this also is one thing to show just how great of an artist Tory Lanez is. The versatility. He did not rap in a single one of these songs. This is all him singing. And as Malik even said during this, he didn't know his vocal range was this good. Like
Nope.
his vocals are actually amazing. And
Wow.
it's actually crazy. The fact that we're getting reminiscence of Chris Brown, and everyone knows Chris Brown is one of the best singers, R&B singers of all time. So
I wouldn't be surprised Chris Brown knows about it and he's like, yeah, Tory's giving props to me for sure.
maybe they
Chris
even
Brown,
worked to
here's your flowers, bro.
maybe they even work together on a couple of songs. We'll find out in like the credits of the project. But
Mhm.
with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this album, let us know in the comments down below what song was your favorite, what were your thoughts on it. Like the video if you did, and
Yes.
hit that subscribe button to be notified for more videos just like this and for whenever we upload them. And if you do, you'll hear a special curated 80s themed sound that goes a little like
Okay, I'm not gonna do it. What's it called? The ASMR? No. I was gonna try. Ting.
Dun, 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 dun,
I'm
Hey,
trying, sorry.
hey, hey, we clearly can't be producers, so that's why we are here reacting to music instead. But but with that being said, it's been your boy Nakeem,
It's been your boy Malik.
and we shall see y'all in the next one. Peace.
Peace. And boom! I made it to the end of the video, everyone. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the Locker Room channel. And I'm here to inform you that we have 6, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 6 Spotify custom playlists for y'all. We got the old school playlist, R&B playlist, classics playlist, the throwback playlist, the underrated bumps playlist, and last but not least, our hip hop main playlist. Be sure to check those out. Leave a comment down below if you have any suggestions at all, and it will be updated weekly with all the releases coming out Friday. We hope you enjoyed the video. On behalf of Nakeem and I, thanks for everything, and we'll see you guys soon. Stay tuned.